Kristen.
Alright! Welcome everyone to the Season 3 reunion show of Heroes versus Villains. We have 3 of our villains and our 1 hero. We go down the line. We got Niger, Brian,
Hi,
Mal,
Hi.
and Lovable Bobby.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás, Tito?
Some people couldn't make it, and that's okay.
half the cast.
You know.
Legit, half the cast.
You bitches.
Your words, not mine.
Including our winner, but congratulations once again to Jacob for winning this season. Which, Brian, let's go straight into with you being the runner-up of this season. I know, now that this was like 3 months ago since we filmed this, how do you feel now about?
I mean, I'm happy that he won. I still feel like the jury was a bit bitter, but, you know, you can't help that. You know, this guy had my back.
Sad day.
Yeah, it wasn't, like, it feels refreshing to get, like, a different placement, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, other than that...
That was for Garrett.
Other than that, yeah, I'd say I feel, you know, I'm happy that I got at least second and I wasn't, you know, voted out during the game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Alright. Now, 3rd time playing. 3rd time not being close enough. So how does that feel, getting 3rd place yet again for the 2nd time in a row now?
I mean, it kind of feels like it's just what's supposed to happen. Because I've always been so close, but...
Yet so far.
Just,
You
yeah.
took that out of my mouth, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to feel like it's just what's supposed to happen to me. And I'm starting to feel that maybe I should just deal with it.
Alright, respectful answer. Niger, you're at the end.
Yeah.
1 challenge away from being in the final 3.
Yeah. I have this guy to thank for that. Never trust 2-timers.
Niger, you're a 2-timer.
Why do you think I voted you out?
Never trust Bryans.
There you go.
Alright, let's talk into that with Brian.
Uh-huh.
But Bobby,
Hi, amigo.
you trusted Brian, didn't you?
Well, yeah. If he trusts me, I trust him.
You're not in the game anymore, you know that, right? This is all after the game.
Yeah, I know. We still got to trust. We're still got to trustworthy. You know what I mean?
I'm in the middle!
It is gonna stay that way.
Alright, and you got 7, 6?
Well, yeah. Well, last game.
Yeah.
7.
I kind of couldn't make it.
Yeah, we know. It's okay,
I
but
got fucked up. But Joey is fun. He's saying he's the best in the world. That was fun. and then when you voted out, I'm the best in the world. I'll prove it. How you gonna prove it? You're out.
so overall, how was your reflection of this season? Did you enjoy being there when you were there?
Yeah, it was fun. Dibby was fun.
Okay.
Joey was fun. Everybody was fun. With their angerness.
Alright. Now, you would have been on the jury if you shown up, but okay, you weren't. Now, the final 3 was Brian, Mal, and Jacob. Now, if you were there, who would you have voted for to win the game?
Probably Brian.
Alright, this leads me to the next thing. So, that means we would have had a 2-2 tie. 2 for Brian,
Yeah.
2 for Jacob.
You said 2-2.
So, clearly, we have to have a tiebreaker somehow, some way. Mal, you become that tiebreaker. So between Jacob and Brian, who would you have voted for?
You can be honest, I don't care.
I'm going to be honest.
Okay, good.
No, he's gonna lie, so he's gonna vote for Dewey.
I see.
He doesn't have the balls to do what I did.
Yeah, it feels like Joey's here. Love you, Joey.
He's here in spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who would you vote for now?
Definitely Brian.
So, Brian, you're this close to winning. Brian, Joe, Bobby, how do you feel? You caused Brian to lose.
How does that make you feel?
That's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, pretty sure you never told me when I had to be on the Jerry side.
You should have known you were on the jury
Well, yeah, I knew it. I didn't know when it was, so.
that same day.
Got him.
And it came after the fact when I was doing stuff. Yeah.
Okay, shit happened.
Thanks for that one.
You're welcome. You're always welcome on the show. So, let's now we talk about the ending of what could have been. I would have had another question if the rest everyone was here. Is what if Nigeria was in the end, who won?
Oh, I think he would have won.
You think
Hands
who
down.
won?
Hands down. Because with the people on the jury, he already has 2 votes in Marty and Joey. Like, that's a given. If Dewey was there as well, it would have been, his vote would have been Nasir over me regardless. So.
Bobby, who would you would have voted for between Brian and Nigeria?
I don't know, that's a tough one. Well, I mean, Brian was on my team.
So was Nigeria.
Oh, you're on the team?
Yes.
You both were on villain.
I'm the only hero here. He
Should we
literally
go
said
back to
that
look
when
at
we
the
started.
footage?
I can pull it up.
Look up the footage.
I mean,
Well, I don't know.
Alright, anyway, continue.
so let's talk about the beginning of the game,
Okay.
right? At the beginning,
Mhm.
when I say it's heroes versus villains. Now,
I felt like I was on the wrong tribe if that's what you're going to ask.
yeah,
I just want to roll with that.
Hey! Mr. Excuse Me over here.
no, the
Well,
biggest,
not you, Bobby. I
no,
feel like both of us could have been
Probably.
okay, let
He
me
couldn't finish.
get to this. Now it's clearly a hero. Nigeria's clearly a villain with his
Damn
whatever goes, I'll do.
Damn
heroes.
right.
Yeah, that's true.
See, I have this saying on Dewey's channel, Ultimate Heal.
And we have Brian, who's clearly a villain,
Oh.
has told lies to people, got his way.
See,
Into
but
the-
that's their fault for believing me in the first
Manipulating.
place.
Fucking.
Manipulating. Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Now, Bobby, this is my question. And if you have anything against me for my decision, it's fine because I picked the cast.
So you want me to drop kick you?
No. Do you feel like you were on the right team? Do you feel like you were on the villains? You should have been on the villains, or you think you should have went to the heroes?
I don't know. I could probably play both sides, but I really don't want a lot, so I could probably play as a hero and stuff.
Says the person that said, I'm not going to vote for Joey. Later on, votes for Joey.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yes.
I'm talking about season 1. You voted for Joey twice.
How does that work? You're not voting with Joey, you vote for Joey.
I'm sorry. You can't play the games right.
Alright, Joey's a big topic of the season.
I can
We'll
agree
get to
with
him later. I wish he was here so we could dive more in depth
that. Into his
Lying.
his mind of the season.
man. It's a shame.
So, you guys, none of you guys were in control of that showdown between Joey and Dewey in the shootout, which felt like forever.
It was forever.
Who planned that?
You!
I played the challenge. Who planned that? It was who? Now you can answer for the heroes, but for the villains, who decided that Dewey was gonna shoot?
Oh, we
Well-
all did.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
We
See, since I was kind of the fastest, I had to go against Morty. Since Dewey and Joey were kind of on the same level, we had to go for them, except they both sucked, so we got nowhere.
I feel like I don't know. It was either going to be me or Dewey doing the untying, but because of like how much electronics I have in my house, I have to untie things a lot, which would lead to me untying.
But
the
now
ball.
yeah.
And I stepped
Mal
into
was
that.
faster.
Well, yeah, Mel was faster.
Alright, now you can answer for the heroes. Why Joey? For
You know, I don't know why we didn't have Bobby be the thrower and
I don't know
have
either.
Dewey
I
carry.
feel-
Was he on the phone or something?
Bobby?
I think
Yeah.
That was in the other challenge.
Oh, okay.
Which that's personal life we won't go into.
I don't remember being on any phone.
I
Look at the
remember.
footage.
Bobby, I remember. Trust me, that was a weird time in your life.
Was that screen?
No. You remember now?
there's a reaction. Anyway, but
Go there.
but yeah, I think it just happened. Like that's what we all felt was like the best situation.
Well,
Turns out it took forever.
Boy, were we wrong.
Yeah, we
I'd
were.
rather carry stuff than throw stuff.
I'd rather beat Marty any day.
But, do you think you have a better accuracy than Dewey?
Depends how I feel that day.
Not now, but your usual stuff.
Maybe.
Okay. I don't know. Best answer Bobby's ever given. Alright, now what about, why Joey?
See,
That's actually a good question.
Can I also add on to that? That I just thought about. It ran through my mind that I probably could have been a better thrower, but I knew that had we lost the challenge then because of my throwing ability,
You would have been out.
I would have been target number 1, so I couldn't have that.
Alright.
And we ended up winning anyway, so.
we thought that Joey being the thrower would be good because me and Marty were the fastest on our team. So we would be able to get the wiffle balls faster.
But how did that go for you?
Okay, so why was
Who
Jacob
won that
brought
challenge?
on? Why was Jacob the carrier? Rather.
That's a very good question.
Now, I want to
Because
hear
out
this.
of
I thought so.
out of me and Marty and Jacob was probably the strongest.
Alright, fair enough.
I think Joe is the strongest on that.
I don't know what to say to that. They can go both ways.
Alright. So now that's done and over with.
Maybe go back and watch
So
it.
in episode 1, in the confessional we had me and you. What happened? You say you're gonna work with Bobby. Because he's more trustworthy. What happened with that?
Shit happens. Whenever the guy manipulates you, things change.
Yes, they do. But, you know, I mean, he still did technically work with Bobby, technically.
For a vote.
For a vote, yeah.
Kind of.
Hey, a vote counts for nothing.
Well, I like how everybody tried to vote me out that one time when Brian gave me the hidden mute idol.
What do you mean everyone? The only vote we got was from Dewey.
No one even knew you had it. You had it in your pocket.
Brian
Right
I
now.
had it.
Brian had it, he gave it to me.
You sons of bitches. I still hate you guys for that.
God.
Gave
Oh,
Also, the big twist of Jacob coming back into the game, and the fan favorite of a hero and a villain right after this.
The same strategies? I had no strategy. I just went for it. But I'm gonna need one against these people. It's gonna be fun.
To obviously win it and have Joey lose, but if not, then just throw it and then use your immunity idol. Like Joey's being down, you'll be fine. Alright.
Anyways, welcome back to the show. So, we didn't see it in the episode, but throughout the season we know Mal and Brian worked cross-tribe team lines. Yet again, reunite for a second round. So, did this happen like right after, or like right at the start of the game rather?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright.
I walked over to Mal. I was like, so, you're gonna get Joey out, right? And he's like, Yeah,
Okay.
that's basically
Yep.
that.
Alright. How does that make you feel knowing that Brian is working across enemy lines pretty much?
Like I said, I figured something was happening, so I had to have my own plan, but I didn't know exactly what to do yet. So I was,
Would that be another aspect of your downfall? You have to do something, but you don't know what.
yeah. See, that is like one of the things I was talking about earlier. Going to, I knew what he was doing, but I just couldn't get any people on my side.
Would have had Joey.
Well, Joey believes anything you tell him.
Oh, that's true.
So, Joey, do not take this out of context. We love you.
Joey, we do love you here.
But we're just
Yeah.
speaking on
It was a crazy season. A lot happened. Down.
Speaking of Joey,
Speaking of Joey,
I'm the best in the world.
so
We should have a
We-
fucking green screen behind us with this name.
we had a lot happen with Joey this season.
yeah.
All starting with episode 1,
Mm-hmm.
where the first elimination. I don't think we need to show it again because we've seen it 2 times already.
Two is not enough,
The
show it
season
again.
was brought up. So we all know what happened. Joey did rig the votes.
Yep.
And Mal, you were the result from it. He was after you. What was going? What? How do you feel about that, starters?
I mean, I didn't really care about it that much because it's just a game. I wouldn't really care if I got out because I've already had 2 chances to win.
Okay, but okay.
How does that make you feel in general?
How do you feel now that knowing? I mean, you knew it back then, but knowing after like Joey rigged the votes for you to go to be eliminated.
It makes me feel like
A piece of shit.
I was just about to Just-
yeah, pretty much.
Now this is my question for. I was once again noticing. I wish all the heroes were here. So, you tell me that was in your handwriting, and we figured out the votes were rigged. We find out Joey stepped out as a culprit. We re-vote.
Mhm.
So,
Should have got Joey out on that one.
that what was gonna happen? The original vote.
They should have.
Did you? We didn't see it, but did you and Jacob voted for Joey before the rigged votes?
Yes.
Alright, and Marty, as we all know, voted for Joey. Joey would have been the first one out. So why didn't you guys vote for Joey again?
That's a very good
I
question.
did. I don't know why they didn't.
I mean, it's pretty obvious you should have voted for Joey.
How did you feel knowing that Joey rigged the votes?
Piece of shit, but I told you. Put me in the room because they already make me set up the camera. I could have stayed in the room. So when Joey went out, I was out. Gone.
That is true. Because you're in the game, I didn't want you in there seeing the votes.
But yet again, it wasn't my team, so why would I care?
You have a fair point. Just to see
Yeah.
people's strategies, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we didn't see it because of audio problems, but some people do talk to the camera,
Yeah.
talk to their
Fourth
phone.
wall breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love that.
So,
I love my
But still, it's not like I would be like, hey,
third.
you're
vote.
getting out of there, you're going out. It's not like that.
mm-hmm. But now I'm gonna be in the room, or me or another producer will be behind the camera, watching the votes happen.
Mhm.
Najee, how does that make you feel with Joey rigging the votes? Brian, we already heard your story on
It
it.
actually kind of doesn't even affect me in any way. Like, I was literally standing right there when I see you come up pissed off, and instantly I knew something had to happen. Because I've seen you pissed off before, you welcome, by the way. You know exactly why. You know exactly
Oh yeah, I'm
why.
aware of it. I just love that. Like, I just love that. Like, you're welcome.
But whenever Mike is pissed off, nothing ever funny comes out of that. But I never expected Joey to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I could.
I'm glad you called it
I
though,
could
because
see-
I would have.
if that didn't happen, my game was blown up completely.
I can see Dewey doing that.
Well, yes, we all can.
Alright. So, now, after that, Jacob ends up going home. You were like, trying to think of the right words, but you were there for support.
Yeah.
You helped Jacob, you know, because we've seen clips. We've seen that clip where you and Jacob were talking by the tree stump.
Yeah.
Mal was there too,
Bullshit.
talking about
Just like you.
all the shit.
Yeah, you're right.
So, this is my thing. I'm wondering, was part of that strategy? Was it all
Yes.
strategy, or was it
was
personal?
It was
mix?
It was a mix. I knew that from season 1, Jacob would be one of my right hand men, you know. So it was just me making sure that he was calm and, you know, whatever, because I knew he was pissed, and understandably so. When you get voted out first twice by the same person, it's
Wait, who voted
kind
Jacob
of
out?
annoying. It's kind of
Joey.
annoying, you know. Yeah,
Joey was behind it, you know.
yeah. Joey.
That's what I don't get. Joey acts so nice, but then he turns out to be a douchebag.
That's the same case with Dewey. He started off so nice, but now just turned into Dewey.
But I know that Joey is
But, man.
more of a is more of an emotional player than strategy, and he doesn't like losing at all. So that's why he voted out Jacob, because he saw him as weak, I guess.
Threat.
Yeah, and I just wanted to let Jacob know, hey, it's okay what Joey did, basically, that's the game, though, you know,
Mhm.
so it's for Joey to do it twice, it's kind of, it's is it okay if we reference, that actual game?
Sure. I thought we
It's
were going
like-
to go to another analogy.
No.
I was expecting a sandbox.
It's like Philip voting out Francesca first twice.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is, basically. So I felt bad for Jacob, obviously, but for those of you who watch the season, you know that
Not the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
sandbox.
What happens in the end? So let's get into the balancing act challenge. Nizir, you're the first one out.
I cannot balance for my life. I'm big as hell. You think I can do that shit?
But yet, Joey lasted longer.
Well, it is not in bed, so it's not gonna count.
And
How do you know that?
and
Edit
Bobby
it out, edit it
chose
out.
to sit out. Why did you choose to sit out?
I don't know.
Okay.
God damn.
Alright, in the end, 2 people were offered up a temptation of finding an idol.
Yep.
Brian found his idol, and Mal found his.
Yep.
So,
Thanks, Dewey, for telling me to step off.
and we've heard, you know.
Yeah.
But overall, you feeling back? Still a good call?
Yeah. Still a good call.
Crazy.
Where's that Dewey going?
Yep, that was the Dewey vote,
What you guys are still shocked about?
which we
Yeah.
talked all about already.
Mm-hmm.
About. So, Brian, did you ever tell Niger about the plan of voting Dewey?
Yeah, well,
Actually, you have.
yeah.
I do have video evidence of that.
There you go.
Yeah, I talked to Nasir about it. I talked to Bobby, obviously. But I wanted to make sure that Dewey was going home, which is why I would play the idol on Bobby. I didn't know what Nasir was going to do, which is why I felt like I had to play, because I don't want to leave that to a tie. I can't risk that. But in the end, Nasir made the right call, took out Dewey, and
I'm pretty sure you guys all heard keep your friends close but enemies closer.
But
yeah.
once again, in the next episode we see you say that.
Exactly.
So, looking back on it now, was that a good call to go against Dewey?
Yes. You guys know how good friends Dewey and I are.
Yes.
Which made it easier for me to do the vote.
It's all from Battle of Southern how close
No one
you
is
guys were.
safe.
Yeah.
You think you're friends, but you're actually not.
This is why
Remember
I love
that.
you.
This is why you're a villain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ultimate heel.
Bobby, you get pulled from the game. Which, you being pulled from the game led to the biggest twist in Michael Games history.
So far.
Without just one, but a double whammy.
Mm-hmm.
With a double travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of you? Wow, you were a result of a lot of things. Unintentionally. Because
Bobby
you
was the X factor this season.
Whoops.
So, but wasn't
It's okay.
It kind of all worked
So-
out for Brian anyway, so.
so?
You're welcome.
At
I
the-
got second.
At
now
the
first.
so in the final five, we merged. And it was
That's true.
Brian and Najir on the out against the Heroes 30.
Out.
So to speak.
So, this is an interesting thought that came to my mind. It's similar to Friend or Foe.
Mm-hmm.
Two people of the villains against three heroes, which you think will be tight, but thanks to Mal,
It wasn't.
you gave the two the numbers they needed. Unlike what Joey and Jared can do.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated.
So,
This has been one hell of a season. I'm just now like,
Realizing it.
yeah.
yeah. You good?
It just got so quiet here.
Alright, so Bobby, you being on the outs now, how does it feel that knowing that Jacob managed, because he wasn't just put back in the game, he had to fight, he had to compete in a challenge in order to come back. We'll get more into that in a second.
Good for him. He did good. Good for him.
Alright.
You really want to go on the clapping game?
No. We have a show to put on. Alright, so now where's your head at? Merge is at. What was your head at? You're at merge. Yet again.
I was just trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. More like Bobby was like already out, so it was just us two. Which anything could have happened, which
And
it
then
did.
thrown in, someone's could come back and double.
Yep, more unexpected things happening.
So Brian, what's going through your head? How do you feel about what has happened in that merge scenario?
So, in the merge scenario, Bobby was gone, but I knew we would be okay because Mal. And with the opportunity of Jacob, Mal and I would, at least Mal would throw the challenge that Jacob would come back. And from there, that was another number that we had. So we technically flipped the numbers on the original Heroes, which I have to say felt great.
Alright. So, why wasn't Nigeria involved in any of that?
Well, Nasir to me was still like a threat because of how much of a wild card he was. Because we knew about your connection with Joey and Marty. And with that Dewey vote.
just Joey.
I was saying the same thing, which on Nigeria, I was gonna ask you a question after Brian gets done.
Like, we knew you were a wild card, so we felt like it would have been better to leave you out of it for the time being until afterwards. Because we just had no idea what you were going to do.
Yeah.
So, that's why we had to leave you out, so that we like guaranteed that it would work. Not guarantee, but at least make us feel safer that it was going to work.
Yeah.
You know? Because you also won your season, so we can't...
Count me out.
Exactly.
But you did have a Sun Country in mind with a winner's final too.
Yes, I did have that thought of me versus you in the final two, knowing full well that I would have lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know exactly what he's capable of. You know how many times you said we're voting this guy off, then goes up to that person, then we're voting that guy off, then goes up to that person and says we're voting this guy off? After a while, it just stuck in your head. You have a hard time believing him.
So, what was your thoughts? What do you still
So that's why I'm a villain.
Yep.
So would you would have went along with his plan and take out Marty?
No.
You would have kept to your word.
This
and
is
vote?
exactly why I didn't tell him.
Yeah. as soon as you get what he's doing, you have to counter that.
But you're involved somehow.
I did, but I was involved, yeah.
Back again with the challenge, everyone's fan favorite challenge, the food eating challenge.
Oh fuck.
Good luck, Ryan.
Which Robbie never participated in. So I guess you're happy about that.
Yes.
You lucky some bitch.
Have you ever seen one? I would probably puke.
I almost did puke.
You did.
Gotta say, the drinks
Well,
that
good.
we drank though were pretty good.
Yeah, never.
Yeah.
Well, good luck when I make them. It ain't gonna be pleasant for you. You actually might puke.
Saying that he's in that season.
Fuck that.
Then we do. We don't even know what the next season is.
Exactly. I'm just saying. Whoever's gonna be in the next season, good luck. I'm making the milkshakes. Y'all might puke. Every single person might puke.
Alright, so,
That's not gonna be fun.
It is
No,
not.
it really isn't.
and once again, Joey is down between Brian and Joey, which is the story of this whole season.
Yeah.
Cover them in chocolate.
So anyways, this whole story of the season, it felt like a battle between Joey and Brian.
It was.
93%,
Alright, let's go.
baby.
I like that. So, especially on Instagram, Joey kept saying Brian's an ass kisser up to you, which that never happened. That is a false statement.
I look at the camera.
We can see firsthand that it was complete bullshit.
And of course, even though I was in the game, I got involved because I know how Brian played the game, how he did everything during the game. He was never an ass kisser.
Maybe a bitch though, but never an ass kisser.
He got a point.
Much appreciate, guys.
You're welcome.
I'll kill you!
Alrighty then.
Interesting cast.
Alright!
The nose is calling my tissues.
Alright, after the break we'll get more into the food eating competition with what Joey has done and the beautiful Joey Blindside. And of course, the fan favorite of the heroes and villains.
Joey played with your emotions, and that's taking it way too far outside the game.
I told you I want to give him my challenge.
Exactly, but Joey doesn't care. He is playing the ultimate villain right now, and it's a villain even outside of the game.
Who's it gonna be? Both have everything in their mouth. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna show me first?
No.
Joey feeling confident. Shooting down those skills. Joey! Wins immunity! To the reading show Heroes vs. Villains.
Yes.
Now, we have the infamous battle of Joey and Brian. In case you don't know, what happened was,
He died.
no, it was a mixture of the first two rounds. Every ingredient was probably in there. And so what happened was, usually, as everyone knows, on drink, you drink.
Uh-huh.
Whether I say 1, 2, 3, drink, drink, you mean drink.
Yep.
Like how I say go, you go.
It was
Drink.
So, instead of Joey going on drink, he goes pretty much a little before 1.
Mm-hmm.
which caused him to finish before Brian did.
So I still want to know how the fuck did you do it?
Did I what?
Drink it all, not puke.
I don't know. To be quite honest, I just blocked it out of my mind. I was like, this is a bad thing. We can't focus on that bad thing. And it just kind of...
So you
And
basically told your taste buds
so-
to not taste it.
So in order to
Yeah, so I just kind of swallowed it whole.
So in the end, we've made both people had immunity.
Mhm.
So that's the best fair way we do it. That Mal played the idol perfectly for the first time.
That I told him to do.
He still played it well.
Yeah, he still did.
Yeah.
I just wanted
It wouldn't have happened if he didn't play the idol.
Exactly.
So with that being said, it would have been a tie if Mal didn't play it.
Yeah.
Mal played it. Marty gets voted out and becomes a member of the jury.
Part 1 of 2.
Yeah.
Complete.
Merry Christmas.
And happy
So
New
let's
Year.
get into that first part. You guys were debating between Marty and Nazir.
Yes.
Nazir was the main running for the long time.
The reason...
What made you switch?
Because we knew Marty was voting with Joey on basically everything and that they were like this. So we were like, we should just take out Marty now while we have the chance. And also Jacob was like, oh, I'd rather get revenge on Marty and blah blah blah. And I'm like, alright, well, if we're gonna get revenge on Joey and Marty, let's just get both of them out now.
Alright. Now, Nazir. Marty gets voted out. But yet, you still stick with Joey. Why is that?
To be honest, I have no idea. Everything just went too fast. I wasn't even focused on what was happening.
I know Joey thought that I was gonna vote with him and Nasir, that's for sure, because you can watch during the tribal, I get up and I tell them that I'm voting Mal. I believe it was Mal.
I think it was Mal.
It
And
was
then-
Mal, because Mal stood
Yeah,
up in the
yeah.
middle. It was like, yeah, I saw you say someone with an M.
So I then went over to Mal and Jacob to make sure that they were both still on for Joey, and that's when I made my decision.
Did you ever had a little thought,
Yes.
maybe I should have voted for Mal? And
Yes.
make a big move and change the game yet again?
Whenever I go to elimination, I always have that thought, like, I could flip right now and just change the entire layout of the game. But I knew Joey was gunning for me, and I could not let that happen. To be quite honest, I probably should have brought Joey to the end. Because he would have had Marty's vote. If Nasir still, if that was the final three, like me, Joey, and like Jacob or Mal, either one.
Let's use Mal because he's here.
Yeah, so Mal. I feel like you still would have stuck with me on that, but
Yeah.
just based on gameplay. Marty would have voted for Joey, and Mal probably would have voted for me. So I guess that was my mistake, was not bringing Joey to the end.
How do you feel Joey also got blindsided and now you're like by yourself?
Like I said, shit happens. You just don't know where or who it's coming from.
That's the beauty of this game.
That you invented, yeah.
Now, does that make that game compelling knowing anything can happen in any given minute?
Yes, it does.
It makes us hate
The
you for
body's
it,
been
but
there in season one.
it's the game.
What?
He got blindsided by Garrett.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first recorded blindside.
Then again, you guys were a little longer than I was, so you guys had a taste of what it actually is.
After playing the first time in Battle of Southern, did that help you play Heroes vs. Villains a bit better?
Yes, a little bit more, yeah. Because I walked in not knowing what the fuck was going to happen, but as I kept watching, I had a feel for it.
Mhm.
But like I said, Brian was there for the longest time, and he knew
The
exactly
three
what to
of
do.
them here have been here the longest time. All the three of these guys were from Friend or Pal.
But Brian knew exactly what the fuck he was actually going to do. He knew what was going to happen, when he was going to say things, how it's all going to play
Yeah, we
out.
played that sandbox analogy perfectly.
Yeah.
Twice.
What was going to keep happening.
Mhm.
I'm looking at him. I'm surprised he hasn't said anything yet.
About what?
There's any analogy.
Nah.
Okay.
It's a reunion show.
Sandbox!
Doesn't need-
Okay.
Well, you know what a reunion show is like.
All hell breaks loose.
No, I'm not gonna go into
Thank
it.
God.
I'm gonna save you guys from that.
So,
It's not our fault, Johnny. You just have to play better.
Your words, not mine.
yeah.
Damn right.
So,
Give
now,
them their
let's-
heads.
You love you,
we
Joey.
talked a lot about Joe. We're going to continue talking about him. How does everyone feel overall with how Joey did this season?
He didn't do too bad.
Not terrible.
He's getting there. I'm proud of him. He just needs to take the shot when he needs to.
So,
Because, like,
You can't wait.
I'm not gonna go into an analogy as much as I almost just did.
Good.
But he just takes his shots at the wrong time and he waits too long to do stuff. In this game you have to commit to an idea. Like at Merge, I was vulnerable there. I could have went home if they all piled their votes on me. And they didn't. And I knew exactly what was going to happen because they were going to vote for Mal, and Mal played the idol, and that was okay. So it's just committing to the main goal that you want to achieve.
so overall, would we say that's Joey's biggest downfall is not committing?
Yeah, if you see an open shot, then you have to take it guaranteed.
Like you did with Dewey.
Yeah.
And that's proof that
You
know,
can't wait.
Exactly.
If you see someone who is starting to slow down, someone who's not participating as much, you guaranteed have to take them out before they can take you out. Right? Fuck. Well, I mean,
Alright.
that was right there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get into the fan favorites of the heroes. Let's do heroes first.
Okay.
I'm the only hero here.
Yes, you are. So that it's fun for you.
But you still had three other teammates.
I think I know who the fan favorite's gonna be.
You
So I
think
think
fan
that is a
favorites
March
gonna be?
accident.
I feel like it's gonna be Morty.
Marty's
I'm-
not
It
the
is
fan
not
favorite.
Marty.
I'm thinking
I can tell you
it's
for a
Jacob.
fact.
Jacob's not the fan favorite.
So
Joey
still.
is the fan favorite of the heroes team.
Wow.
How do you respond to that?
A lot of show
Exactly.
faces here. Once it starts, congratulations, Joey, being a fan
Congrats,
favorite.
Joey.
What?
I said congrats, Joey.
I thought you said Dewey.
No.
No, it was on my team.
You want my chopped liver over here?
No, he's on my team.
Yes, you're barely there.
So once again, congratulations to Joey on being fan favorite for the heroes team.
I'm not clapping.
Now let's get to the villains. We have three of them here,
I guess was it Brian?
and Dewey.
I'm guessing it's Nasir.
Is someone on his couch?
Was it Brian?
It's Nasir.
It is the former winner. Sorry, Bobby.
It's Brian,
It's
isn't it?
Nasir.
Congratulations, Brian, being the fan
I
favorite.
told you.
I'll take it, thank you. Much appreciate, much appreciate.
What's
Take
up?
the
This
compliment.
I will not take it as a
So,
compliment.
Brian, how's that feel? You won fan favorite of the season at least, but not the game.
You know, that's all I could ask for, you know. At least I got something from this season, so I'll take it.
With 3 seasons down, 3 separate winners.
Yeah.
And we're doing another season. Take a look. There has been 3 seasons of the Michael Games, and mistakes have been made. And it all begins in Friend or Foe. Alright, Warriors! Warriors! With their second immunity win!
I had to play the game, even though that I'm a hero.
The third member of our jury. Garrett.
Yeah.
Garrett. Joey having a hard time. Logan's done, he's complete. Logan wins immunity.
Nice job.
Joey, take off your bandana. You have been eliminated from this game. Yeah. The first Michael Games competition, Friend or Foe, Brian. Even with having returnees, Battle of Southern also saw their fair of mistakes. The Rams win first immunity. God! Are you eliminating Joey for that? Marty falls. Dewey's making it into the Final Four.
I don't think he does. Nah, he didn't.
Brian DeRico, winner of Michael Games, Friend or Foe?
To think to yourself, what is going to win me this game? And bringing Mal is definitely the right way to go if you're going that route.
Michael Games, Battle of Southern! Nice year! What? Congratulations! Yowie.
I'm sorry, it's not fun.
I would have won. I would have won if I didn't step off, but Dewey convinced me, and that's my fault for listening.
First person shows me an empty mouth.
That's what she said.
Brian, gamers ready for immunity.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, drink. Instead, you don't even need to read the last vote.
Yeah.
Marty, you've been eliminated from this game.
Damn.
Put it out of Michael Games, Heroes versus Villains. Long live the king. Joey. Are you? 7.
I didn't.
Wins final immunity. The game has come to an end.
To be honest, I kind of figured that.
All right. And the winner of Michael Games Heroes vs. Villains, Jacob. Now it is up to new players to redeem the past players' mistakes. It's the Michael Games Redemption coming this spring. Hey. So, thanks to Brian for making the logo for Season 4 Redemption. So join us.
Of course.
Join us in the spring for another group of gamers coming by to play the game, but this time they have to redeem mistakes other people have made, and a special guest of this guy stopping in, and another twist waiting to come out on the people. So, see you in Season 4. And if you're interested in signing up, we're still looking for people. Message me on Instagram and we'll get to it. And once again, thank you all for a great season.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Anyone
Awesome.
have any last comments?
No. That's it.
Cheers.
Think of it like a
Cheers.
sandbox.
Alright, anyway.
Don't say think of it like a sandbox.
Alright, see you in Michael Games Redemption.